The figure is made out of 3 rectangles. So I want you to see the rectangles are here, here, here. Straight line drawn across and divide the figure into 2 parts, shaded and unshaded. So this straight line is drawn across. The perimeter of the shaded part is 4 cm longer than the perimeter of the unshaded part. Where's that 4 cm longer? So do you agree with me? Your shaded part is here, 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 here. Then do you agree with me? The unshaded part, right, in green, is going to be here, and then here, and here. First, this green color part from the unshaded is actually equals to the yellow color part of the shaded. So when they minus each other at that time, right, it's a net zero, no difference. So if they minus away, it's net zero, right? I'm just going to minus by erasing. Next, this is actually the same as this. Because you just push it down, this is actually equal to this. This is equal to this as well. Here, here, here is the same as here. This is what we call the push-in, push-out method. They minus, they are going to have a difference of 0. So I'm going to minus away, I'm going to erase that part. Now, what happened? Here will be the same as here. Here will be the same as here. Here will be the same as here. So the part that they will cancel out each other, right, I'm going to draw a line. Here, here, here is the same as here. So if they minus away, right, here, 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 minus away, it will minus away here also. So where is the part that is longer for your shaded part? It must come from your here and here. Here and here, they are the same also. So if they're same, then what is this length? How many cm is this? 2 cm, because double of it is 4 cm, so you divide by 2. So it's a 2 cm. Your length of AB, right, is from here all the way to here. We are going to add up this entire length, which is 7 plus 3 plus 3. And then we are just going to minus away this little 2 here. We will get AB already. So you get 11. You will get 11 cm for question 12A. Part B, to find area of shaded part, right? Your shaded part is an irregular shape. So you have to find it in an indirect way, which is finding the rectangle, 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 and then minus away your triangle, which is your unshaded part. Area of 3 rectangle, length times breadth, 3 times 2, plus 3 plus 3 is a 6. 6 times 4. And then the last one, which is 7 plus 3 plus 3, a 13. Multiply by your breadth is 8. 1, 3, 4. And then now I will go and find my triangle, which is my unshaded part. Half multiplied by my height just now, it was 11 that I found already. Multiply by my base is a 2 plus 4 plus 8. That will then give me 77. So to find my area of my shaded, okay, I simply need to take my 3 rectangle minus away my unshaded. And that will give me 57 cm squared. A box contains brown balls and green balls. 40% of the balls were green. After some yellow balls were added, 26% of the balls were green. What percentage of the balls in the box were yellow? A lot of students tend to make a common mistake. Why is this wrong? Okay, 40% of the balls were green. Over here, you're assuming the 100% are your total balls originally. When yellow balls were added, 26% of the balls were green. Now, I want to ask you all, now this is 100% of the balls, Same, you might be thinking same, balls is 100% here, balls is 100% here. Just now, your balls 100%. You added yellow balls, now your balls 100%, right? How is it different from the balls originally? The total is different. Yes, this total here, the balls here is more or less, everybody. The balls at first is less because you went to add your yellow balls already. So now the balls, right, which is now your 100%, is actually referring to more balls. So in other words, right, even though both write balls, but actually they represent different value. And that is also why you cannot take 40% minus 26%. Because they come from a value of different 100%, their 1% is different. And that's why you cannot just minus like this. That's why I always encourage all our students, right, for percentage, change it to fraction, do ratio. 40%. This is paper 1, so I'll just do a quick one, okay, how to simplify with y'all. It's 4 over 10. So I will just simplify it. I will get 2 over 5. This is 2/5 of the balls were green. Out of 5 units of your ball originally, 2 units are green. So we have green, we have brown, and then we have total. So your green is 2 and total is 5. So 5 minus 2, your brown will be 3. 26%, 26 out of 100. Simplest form, divide by 2, divide by 2. Okay, you will get 13 out of 50. 13 out of 50 of the balls were green. It means, right, out of 50 units, we have 13 units are green. In the end, the green and total, can you tell me what is the heading I need to put here? It's brown, because you never throw away any brown, and you added also yellow. So brown and yellow, everybody, you have total is 50. Your green is 13. So when you take 50 minus 13, right, you will get 37. So if this is a before and after question, you need to ask yourself, what is the thing that didn't change? Very good, the green, you added yellow, right? So yellow definitely is something new. We don't have brown alone, so we should actually look at green. So we have to make green the same. So our green is 2 here, our green is 13 here. So to make it the same, we are going to multiply by 13 and we're going to multiply by 2. That will give you 26 is 2, 39 is 2, 65. And then here, everything you times 2, that will give you 26 is 2, 74 is to 100. What percentage of the balls in the box were yellow? So since we also know that actually brown also didn't change. So if your brown is 39, brown plus yellow is 74, right? So of which, right, 39 are brown. So you can actually find your yellow by taking 74 minus 39, which you will get a 35 for your yellow. Your yellow out of your total balls in the box. Now we are looking at your new total. Is basically 35 out of 100. Isn't that your 35%? So your answer is option number 3. Question 13. Figure 1 is a trapezium with perimeter 36 cm. Figure 2 is made up of 4 of such trapezium. Now the perimeter become 96. If your perimeter is 36, 1 trapezium. Now become 4 trapezium, right? By right, your perimeter should be how much? Times 4, right? By right, 4 of them is times 4. And you will find out that is 144. But then you realize, when you join at that time, the perimeter become less. Why? Because there are some parts that are being covered, not included in perimeter, right? Because perimeter now will only calculate the outside, like here, correct? We will omit the inside here. So which also means our next natural step is we will take 144 minus away 96 to find out where are the lengths that are hidden inside. This one is 48 cm. So the common mistake is actually you all will say divide by 4. Because you all see 1, 2, 3, 4, 4. I want you to imagine you split out that trapezium. So where are the hidden parts? Here, right? Isn't it? This one come from here. This one come from here as well. This one come from here. At the same time, this one come from the other trapezium as well. This one come from the top one. At the same time, this one also come from the bottom one here. And then the last one, this one come from here. And then this one also come from the other one. So total how many hidden inside? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Not 4 but 8. So that's why if you just want to find like this little part, not divide by 4, but divide by 8. And that will give you 6 cm. And that is your AB. Figure 1 shows a trapezium that has a perimeter of 96. Jia Yu joins 3 of the trapezium to form figure 2, which has a perimeter of 204. If 1 trapezium, the perimeter is 96. 3 trapezium, what do you guys do first? 96 times 3, you will get 288 cm. So by right, you have 3 of this trapezium is 288 cm. But the perimeter becomes 204. So how much less? 288 cm minus away 204 cm, 84. But where does this difference come about? Where are the parts that are no longer counted in the perimeter currently? Do you agree with me? Is here and here. Now I ask you, divide by what? Yes, very good. It's 4. Not 2, not like 1 to no. Because remember, one of it come from here. Another one of it come from here. One of it come from here. Another one of it come from here. 84 cm divided by 4, which is a 21 cm. So that's how you find part A. Part B. Jia Yu joins another 4 such trapezium to form figure 3, which has an area of 1932 cm squared. When you get the area of this, there are 2 ways that you can understand what is going on. First way is you understand it as I divide by 4 to find area of one trapezium. But if you go and do that, right, you find area of one trapezium, you'll be stuck. Because in primary school, you never learn area of trapezium. Area of trapezium, right, you only learn in secondary 1. So what other shapes do you also see here? Rectangle, yes. How many rectangles we have? You see 2 trapezium form 1 rectangle. So what we can do, right, is to find area of one rectangle. It will be 1932 divided by 2, and we will get 966. And earlier on, we found out PQ is 21. PQ is the one that has the 90 degree. So where's your 90 degree? Your 90 degree will be here and here, which means here is your 21 cm. So if your area is 966 and your breadth is 21, you can find your length, because length times breadth give you area. So area divided by breadth will give you the length. The length of the rectangle is 966 divided by 21, which will have a 46. This whole thing right here is a 46. Can you tell me how to find RS? 46 minus 12 minus 21. I'm gonna do this thing called making parts equal. So if I cut, right, what is this? 12, very good, because I make parts equal, right? Left side equals the right side half. If my breadth is 21, agree with me, my breadth is 21 here also. So if my breadth is 21 on my right side here, isn't it is equals to here also, 21? First, I am going to find this. 46 minus 12 minus 21, which I will get 13. If I get here is 13, agree with me, the other side is also 13. I want you to look at your trapezium again. Your trapezium look like this. Your short part right here is a 13. So now look at your trapezium here. The long part here is equal to here. The short part here, 13, is actually equals to your RS. That's why your answer is a 13 cm. Here we have Ling and Junie made greeting cards over 2 days. On Saturday, Ling made 19 cards more than Junie. The keyword more than, what does it suggest? Model, yes. Every time you see more than or less than, you draw model. Exactly. On Saturday, you should draw the model. Ling got 19 more. On Sunday, Ling made another 20 cards. So Ling is going to add 20 cards. I'm going to use dash lines to add the 20 cards. Junie made another 15. So 15, it must be less than 19. So I will draw my 15 a bit smaller. At the end of 2 days, Ling made 3/5 of the total number of cards, which also means Ling made 3 units out of the total is 5 units. Means here, everything Ling has is a 3 units. Total is 5. So you minus Ling 3, Junie is 2. How do you even get your 1 unit? I want you to make parts equal your model. So you see the 19 and you see the 15? I want you to minus it first. 19 minus 15 is a 4. So I want you to erase the 19, make it to a 15 and a 4. 3 unit minus 2 unit, your 1 unit is here. 1 unit you can tell already. 4 plus 20 equals to 24. What was the number of cards Junie made? Junie made 2 units, right? So 2 units will be 2 multiplied by 24. That's how you get 48. Okay, answer is option number 3. So what is the price after adding 7% GST? Price before GST, right, original price is always 100%. So if you add 7% GST already, isn't it you need to pay 107%? So you are going to find 107% of that $30. This is method number 1. You do it one step. But you only can do this if you are very, very confident that this $30 is 100%. Opposite, we can cancel, right? Like the 0 can divide. And then next, you are going to take 107 times 3 first. Because now cannot divide anymore. Top, bottom also cannot divide anymore. So you take 107 multiplied by 3. So 7 times 3 is 21. 0 times 3 is 0. Then you add the 2. You get a 2. And then 1 times 3 is a 3. So this is 321 over 10 times 1 is a 10. When you divide by 10, you look at a 0. So 0, you just need to shift 1 time towards your left. 1 time like this. So your decimal point should put here, which also means your answer is 32.1. But then because it's money, so you cannot just put 32.1, you must put 32.10 as your answer. So question 30, we have Ming wanted to build a set of steps with 1 cm cubes. The figures below show how he built the steps from a height of 2 cm to 3 cm to 4 cm. If Ming continued building the steps this way, what would be the height of the set of steps that had 140 cubes? Since we need to be sensitive to cubes, I will go and count how many cubes are there first. I am going to count layer by layer. So let's look at the bottom layer here. Do you agree with me? Here is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I will take 5 times 2. Because why? I mean, I got 2 rows at the bottom. Then now I will add the row on top, right? It's a plus 5. If I really want to simplify it, it's 3 times 5. Okay, which I will get 15 cubes. So this is a 2 cm height. 3 cm height. How many cubes will there be? Let's go and count how many 5s are there. The bottom layer, 1, 2, 3, and then second layer, 4, 5, 6. 6 times 5 give you 30. And then now when I go to here, 4 cm height. 1 here, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So you got 50 cubes. So we see the pattern. It's always times 5, always times 5, always times 5. This number is always fixed. What is the number that keeps changing? That's the formula we need to derive. 3, 6, and then 10. There is a formula for this 3, 6, 10. Because if you were to go and see, right, the difference is actually a plus 3. A 6 to 10 is actually a plus 4. If you just continue the pattern, do you think it's going to be very far away from 140 cubes? No, not far, right? Actually, quite near already, right? If it's near, then you can just list it out based on the pattern. If here plus 3, here plus 4, next one is plus 5. So what is the number here in green? It must be 15. And then you're going to times 5. So 15 times 5, you will get a 75. When the height is 6 cm, tell me what times what? You here plus 3, plus 4, plus 5, so the next number you plus 6, right? That means the number you should be using is 21, and then you always times 5, 105. So the next one, to get height, 7 cm plus 7, very good. So then now I will get 28 multiplied by 5, then you get 140 cubes. That also means that what is the height? The height is 7 cm.